Okay. Should be about that. Little typey. I always got to mute myself out on that one. I wonder if there's some way I could do that before we start, right? So I should never do this. I should never check the mail and then set it in front of me because my crazy, whatever initials you want to make them. I'll want to open those before I do anything else. So we're gonna struggle over here for a minute. How about that? So I hope all of you have quirks like me, because usually those are why I'm successful. My quirks make me successful. Your best qualities, your worst qualities are probably in return your best qualities as well. And I'm starting to love myself that way. I hope you guys are too. It's a good way to be. Hey, I wanted to just jump on just for a few minutes because we surely have not jumped on as many times as we thought or could be, but life happens and life gets busy. But pay attention to the streams. If you're on our WhatsApp streams or the Telegram streams, pay attention to the different things going on because there's a lot, and you can get caught up in too much. I can tell you that. If I think that I can get caught up in too much, you probably can too. But I want to jump on here with Andrea just to talk for just a second. I'm not, if you did not catch last night's AMA with Peter and the girls, it's a simple thing. You have to go and watch it. So just go to the True Badger YouTube channel and watch it. Maybe Andrea can put a link to it directly in here. Also, it never hurts to subscribe, share, whatever you're supposed to do to help us to grow as a community. I don't even know how to do it. So whatever that is, go for it. Also put the help desk for Nexus if you wouldn't mind, Andrea, and then
my computer's making a noise real quick. Sorry.
I see that it's speaking to us, saying, "Make me money, make me money." So, a few things going on. Okay. On that, now I need you to go and watch that, but let me tell you about it for a second.
Yeah, love.
What was that?
That is me getting the link. I'm making all kinds of noises for you today.
Tell Mark to shut up back there. Okay, so here's what we know is that Peter compared Utterverse with other metaverses that are out and other platforms that are out that are similar. And as things launch in the next few weeks and tokenomics and all of that goes public, it's worthy to go and see just how powerful the connections and the relationships that we have in True Badger and in Nexus are. And you can always participate in all of that if you just go and buy at least a couple $100 worth of True Badger. Just go get into True Badger, then become a part of the DAO system. They also just launched a voting platform, so we actually, as token holders of True Badger, can actually start voting on things. Matter of fact, kind of unfair because Peter was so on fire yesterday. No, he's always on fire, but I'm just kidding around there. But that he put out a vote whether we keep him as the president or not, and I think that's what they called him, the president. And I'm sure that's an overwhelming yes. At least it was for me. I never met the man personally. Sarah has. Loved him. I've met him personally on many Zooms, of course, and many situations. But I don't consider meeting somebody till I've been able to hug their neck until they've felt the Tommy Boy squeeze. So, but last night he compared those sites. Also, in the process of doing so, they showed some of are NFT characters dancing and all sorts of stuff where these other cartoony looking things aren't nearly as real, and love those other platforms. Trust me, they're kicking booty. But why not be excited that we're a part of the best that I could see from that. But you be the judge and go on and watch the full hour. Andrea posted it there, but what say you about that, Andrea?
I'm excited. A lot of good stuff.
Did you see that last night?
A little bit. I was one kind of in 5 different directions last night.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to a new normal with Mark doing his little side gig. And
right.
So, but I'm excited how they're putting live into the 3Ds, live into 2Ds. It makes it so much more exciting to see and do. And, I know they've been working really hard with like the crypto gods, catching them up to animate them and stuff. And with those NFTs, and, I still play the Martian game once in a while with the NFTs, and a lot of fun stuff.
They actually showed some more of the crypto gods, and he also explained on there. So if you didn't watch it all, and me, I can't catch every single one. But even for yourself, I go back. You'll be doing backflips with me right now. So because he also shared why he was expressing the importance of because they just put out a club that you can be in only if you own a crypto god. So you'll get airdrops, you'll get all sorts of different things from owning a crypto god NFT. Nevertheless, they showed the True Badger NFT, and they also showed the Bitcoin NFT out of the crypto gods. Oh my Lord, were they cool? Now, but the coolest thing is he compared side by side other networks to Utterverse, and it got me fired up to say I'm in the right place at the right time, period.
Well, Utterverse is just amazing in itself. 17 years it's been around, and just
that's what he expressed.
That's just amazing in itself, Utterverse. With the VR stuff, that is just mind blown what they're doing.
Yeah, it's so far ahead, and what they're launching on the website and everything just so much has more of a professional looking spin than anything that I've seen. I'm just learning that entity of things, just like we all are. But what a great place to learn.
Right.
When they're going to launch a token that if you're an accredited investor here in the U.S., you can participate in that. If you're questioning that, let me know. It is I think a 25,000 minimum. But then if that has nothing to do with nothing, if you are a True Badger Nexus ecosystem member, you're going to get first buy rights right out there. And one of the ways to ensure that is to get some True Badger. I like to say a couple $100 worth, but $100 worth of work. But with the decline and uplift, an uplift, I'm going to start just saying a couple $100 worth. And let people decide for themselves. Because for me, I buy a few hundred more than what I started with, and I'm not going to say what that was, but I buy a few $100 more every couple of weeks. So like yesterday, I bought half a B&B worth, just to keep adding to that pool, adding to that growth, compounding the main thing. And he says you're ultimately a part, if you're in True Badger, you're really connected club wise, because he talked about and he compared like the monkey NFT thing that is just viral everywhere, and they have a club, and that club, I guess being a member of it just by owning an NFT had a value of over $400,000.
Wow!
Just because you were a member of that. So if you got crypto gods, don't easily sell them. If you do, make sure you get a pretty penny. So there you go. So I know I got a set of them and whatnot. So pretty fun there. So Nexus is really what was on my heart and on my mind today, because we're going to start dissecting that a little bit for everybody. Please go to what Andrea posted on here. Mention my name if you go to the onboarding system. But very soon we're going to have they're launching a small affiliate program as well that, we've talked to them, our main core already, but what's cool about that is just you get to participate a little bit more. You get points towards tokens and whatnot. And a deeper part of, because you just never know when they make a deal with somebody, being somebody that vets programs, they make a deal, and out of that deal, all the active members get an airdrop,
Right.
And all of the crypto god people get to, and that sounds kind of weird, crypto god people, all the crypto god people get to buy right away, and they're doing beginner educational programs, but they have a Zoom program on that help link that she put on, that you can learn step by step how to buy your first tokens or first crypto, and then from there plug into the space and learn all about it. But it's very exciting. I don't want to mix anything outside of True Badger, say FooFi and whatnot. It was kind of impressive to watch them handle with transparency a hacker situation the last few days. What do you think about all that?
Well, and you were talking about voting for Peter and stuff, and I truly agree. Just keep them. You could definitely see the hurt and the pain he was feeling for everybody with that Safu fight. I mean, they were right on top of it. They let us all know right away. They told us exactly what they were going to do. I mean, they threw up that pop-up Zoom, like nothing, because as soon as it was posted, then all of a sudden there was a Zoom when I was contacting you, like, is this real, or, does it concern us? And, they made it to where we knew what was going on the whole step of the way and didn't hesitate to hide any of it, so that was definitely 5 stars for me, for them, of keeping us and securing us of where we're at and knowing we're still safe, even though they hacked into the pool, but the people who had those tokens were still safe.
Right. And them hacking into the pool, we want to say, all of our tokens were safe, and that's true. Yet them hacking in and doing what they did with 500,000, $500,000 is $500,000. I don't care how you spin it.
Right.
And it took the market cap down. And so now they're putting in some place, a few things, and getting some answers from all of the great partnerships that we have on how to stop thieves like that, to learn by it and to put something out there. So not only are they telling us, hey, this just happened and you can go on and see it, they were having us participate in sending information to Binance to
catch them.
Yeah. And also, and if not catch them, to at least freeze those wallets. So I've been one that's been hacked in Binance, and I watched them take everything that I had out of the wallet. When Binance gave me back the wallet, I was very impressed. About 3,000 of my tokens were back in there. So $3,000 worth, and out of about 8. So that's pretty darn impressive to me that there is possibilities of it. Whenever we talk about or somebody has transparency like Peter and the gang did with us, it does worry me as a leader, because all those people see is a negative. Well, we're in 2022 right now, and there's a force of evil out there that doesn't give a damn about you or me.
Right.
And matter of fact, to kill, steal, and destroy. And in Jesus' name, I pray against that. But thieves are thieves. Liars are liars. Bad people are bad people, until they find something that changes them and they turn around and change.
Right.
Well, so what Nexus is doing is creating an ecosystem that we in this industry can be very, very safe with, because we were not directly affected besides the market cap dropping, which is rectifiable, right? Nevertheless, they're doing nothing but talking and writing computer, right. I don't know what it's called, software of sorts to conquer it, and to have it so that it's, if somebody goes in to do something like that, that it's flagged right away, and to have programs like that where that they can't get away with it. And so all you can do is progress in that, just like credit cards.
Right.
Do you know,
they hacked all the time with credit cards.
Oh, geez. Just had to switch one of Laura's out. And you know how many times I've had to switch mine out.
Yeah.
Being somebody that uses my credit cards for online stuff, and whatever else you use it for. I don't really. No, just kidding. But here's just a little story like that. So we all know that network marketing, to me, is one of the best ways for a regular everyday person to gain some significant wealth. It is what was the launching pad for me in wealth. But do you know you can't start up a network marketing company with credit card processing? It has to be very specially done and very, very highly monitored, because every single time a new one launches, they hack it right away, and they find ways to hack it. And it's very hard to hunt down right away until they're told about it or catch it. And then it becomes this big ordeal. Right. So it slows down. Those thieves don't really know they're getting away with stealing some money or making some money or whatever. I get that, but they really don't know what they just did to thousands and thousands and thousands of families when that company got stalled out and couldn't produce, and many dreams were put on hold. And I really truly think there's got to be some thieves out there that, if they knew that, if they understood how many families that were counting on that they were hurting, that they would maybe reconsider. But the truth is, it's probably doubtful that somebody would reconsider, but that's a nice thought, isn't it?
It's a good thought. I think sometimes when they do the things they do, it's because they're hurting inside, and they're not really focusing on who they're hurting with them.
Right. And the truth is, some people have been culturally raised in a generational bind. I mean, there's so many generational binds in my loopy family that I try to break. And then my daughter needs to break some from me, from being a recovered addict, and all of that stuff. But what my point on that is that some, as long as are taught, as long as they're getting theirs, they try to train them like not to have a conscience to, if they're hurting others, is when it comes to greed and money. And it's a sad world that this has become, but it's happening rapidly out there. And so transparency from Nexus should make you get onto that onboarding system, get involved in this ecosystem, and be very, very proud to be a part of it. And you can ask Jody. I texted him. I said, why would we scare the rest of the people by letting them know about the hack? And he says, because we want to have full open transparency. And, I had to chew on that for a minute as a leader, because I don't like to spread any negativity. Everybody knows the way that I talk about that. And, I'll just say it my way. I worry about somebody farting in a room and waving it around. And so when you have bad news, you don't have to smear it on and share it with everybody. You just don't always have to do that. And in this day and age, it becomes that people live off of that drama, and you got to be careful of that if you want true success in life. And so I was worried about that at the launch, but now I'm shouting off the rooftop. Let me spin that one more time. That my spin is this: how proud I am to be a part of Nexus, and their open transparency, even in adversity. So if we stick around with them in the hard times, watch out for the good times. Hey, Ethereum had bad times. Bitcoin had bad times. They all went through it. So, and especially the noise over there.
That's a noise.
But anyway, so get on there and watch that. I just wanted to talk up Nexus. And when you learn about Nexus platform, you're going to learn about, say, Foo-Fi, which was what we were just talking about. But the main one is True Badger. Get on there, get onto the onboarding system. Let them teach you how to load a wallet. Let the videos teach you. If you get stuck on the videos, then go ahead and jump onto the help desk to the Zoom, and a live person is waiting there to serve you and to help you to buy your first cryptocurrency and to be a part of one of the neatest platforms growing that's now connected to some of the original starters of the metaverse networks and all of the new things coming out, and we get to be front row seats.
And I gotta say that help desk is just top notch. I remember when we started and I went through it, and they were there ready. And then while we were talking about crypto gods, even when I was trying to purchase my crypto god, if you remember, I had to go there a couple times,
right? Just
doing the transfer and stuff. And they are so patient with people. I always hear they're patient. I'm patient with people, but they're really patient.
Right.
Oh.
And I always hear how impatient I am, but that's all right. That's all right. We got to have some of everything. That's why I have Andrea. So there you go. Well, here's what I know is I just want to come on here and talk about that and talk about that. If you want to be a front runner in something, or you want to be in the front row of the largest transference of wealth that the world has ever seen in cryptocurrency, now to be duplicated into the metaverse world. And I don't even know if I say that 100% correctly yet. So, but if we get front row seats, and you were offered front row seats, and you knew those front row seats, even with a few $100, were going to potentially be worth millions, would you occupy the seat? Would you occupy the seat? So I'm going to claim that you all want to occupy the seat with us. Andrea, anything else?
No, it's Wednesday. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Just read, learn, check out True Badger, Nexus, all the above. Everything you said, 100%.
Watch on all the chats, because there's probably a Zoom or two that we're missing on any of the programs that we're in. Watch for them, and be proactive that way, so that we don't feel pressured to always be the ones telling you that you're the ones shouting that out to the people you love and care about.
And don't miss this Friday morning.
Yeah, don't miss Friday morning. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't talk about Friday Fun Day. 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time on thomaspdubois.com. thomaspdubois.com. God bless everybody. Have a great day. Andrea, if you need me, holler. Tonight, I'm going to get a hold of Jean and get her questions answered. I'll let you know when we get on. Maybe you can jump on and have some fun with us.
Sounds good.
Okay, talk to y'all in a little bit.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.